The Virgil system was discovered entirely by chance in 2412. Famed astrophotographer Elaine Victus was conducting a deep field survey roughly half an astronomical unit past the Vega system's cometary cloud. Victus had powered down his survey runabout's thrusters to capture a maximum scan resolution. Upon attempting to activate his highly specialized stellar camera, he found it unable to lock. After running a diagnostic, he discovered that his ship was suffering from subtle gravitational shifts that were preventing the camera from focusing. Victus turned on his scanners to look for the source of the disturbance and discovered that he was almost right on top of an uncharted jump point. General amazement over Victus's incredible luck quickly turned to an unequalled passion for expanded space exploration. The K-type main sequence star was named Virgil after Victus's love of the ancient poet, and the system's discovery inspired further exploration of the Vega system as well as prospecting this new one. Within 10 years, Virgil became a verdant, thriving human colony, and inside of a century it was considered a surefire choice for formal UNE representation. The rapid colonisation of Virgil led to Project Farstar, the government-funded march outward into the area of space now unlocked with Virgil's discovery. Then, as rapidly as it began, the situation reversed. The discovery of the Vanduul in 2681 and the onslaught of their increasingly devastating raids brought Farstar and the westward galactic expansion to a full stop. Humanity was shocked by the complete fall and subsequent UE abandonment of Orion. Virgil changed into a military outpost overnight, with entire fleets now operating out of the formerly quiet colony to reinforce the front line in Tiber. After the prolonged and bloody siege of Tiber, the Navy collapsed in full retreat and was unable to organise a secondary line as the Vanduul pushed relentlessly forward. Whereas the Vanduul had not pursued UE forces after Orion fell, this clan refused to let up the attack and chased the routed fleet. The Vanduul showed no mercy to the system, slaughtering military personnel and civilians wholesale. Virgil 1's idyllic biosphere was reduced to permanent clouds of ash, and some 200 years of human expansion were erased from history. Several transports escaped the carnage, protected by interceptors from the famed Squadron 214. Given the chance to escape the system with the transports they had saved, every member of the squadron chose to return to Virgil 1 and attempt rescue of more civilians. In the ensuing years, Virgil had been visited by a number of reconnaissance and force missions until a network of surveillance buoys were covertly established by the Empire in 2790 to provide early warning of Vandal clans entering the system. There is a famous photograph taken on Virgil 1. It shows the charred remains of an Imperial customs house, wrecked white pillars framing a smoking coal-black sky. A cracked signboard lies to the right of the image, its original proclamation of exports having had the word death crudely scrawled under it. This image, along with various artists' interpretations thereof, has appeared on UEE recruiting posters decrying the Vandal threat for over a century. Years earlier, the first planet in the Virgil system was the United Nation of Earth's poster child for terraformation. If ever a world seemed custom designed to support an easy transition to human habitation, it was Virgil. The planet's soil was found to contain super nutrients that would allow imported human vegetation to thrive quickly. In a matter of years, the planet's atmosphere had been equalised to Earth standards. Initially covered in swathes of lush tropical forest and seemingly endless plains, Virgil 1 quickly became both a highly productive ag world and an exotic tourist destination. With the military build-up, the tenor of Virgil 1's society changed, but the natural beauty remained. Antimatter stockpiles and spacecraft repair facilities stood naturally beside the massive trees that largely encircled the planet's tropical and temperate regions. Apparently viewing the target as a reward for their hard-fought victory in the Tiber system, the Vanduul ransacked Virgil 1 with a ferocity previously unseen. Despite the lack of fortifications, few of the Empire's units had dug in, expecting the fleet at Tiber would be enough to keep the enemy away. The Vanduul pulverised the planet with catastrophic bombing raids that seemed intended more to establish their cruelty than to accomplish any particular strategic goal. Hundreds of thousands of humans died in the attack, either killed in the bombing raids or churned apart by harvesters launched into the still populated planet. Today, Virgil is visited rarely. The atmosphere is poisonous, with enough ash kicked up in the bombings to leave the world in a state of permanent nuclear winter. Published reports of UE spy expeditions have detailed the state of the planet, a harvested wasteland occasionally interspersed with the haunted skeletons of the titanic trees that once inspired awe and wonder. Those who have observed this unique hellscape are forced to ask themselves whether the Vanduul intentionally left them as reminders of the planet's past. The Virgil system contains 2 other worlds and an asteroid field, none of which has been significantly exploited. Virgil 2 is an uninhabitable smog planet with few worthwhile natural resources. Like Virgil 1 today, Virgil 2's surface is completely blocked by the natural layer of smog. Military reports have noted that the Vanduul pay Virgil 2 an especially wide berth, although the reasoning for this is unknown. A moderate resolution asteroid field separates the second and third planet. Deposits of iron and titanium have been identified here, but never in sufficient quantities to establish mining operations during the system's human habitation. The final planet in the system, Virgil 3, is an ice giant. This churning ball of water, ammonia and methane would have ultimately been used as a source of all 3 should the system have been further developed. The Virgil system is classified by the United Empire of Earth as a Vanduul system. Travelling to this system is seriously discouraged.
The giant ape climbed the skyscraper, swatting at helicopters that harassed him. You look up at the massive 50-foot creature of muscle and hair. He's got you firmly in his grasp. Any more pressure and you'd snap like a twig. He brings you to his mouth, and then you realise you should have got yourself nordvpn.com/BoredGamer. It would have provided you security and anonymity, preventing the great ape from finding you, but also accessibility to some of your favourite shows. Check out the links below for a massive discount and to help support the channel. Talking about supporting the channel, you can help by pressing that join button under my videos or even becoming a Patreon with the links below again. That goes a long way to helping us make daily Star Citizen content. A massive thank you to everyone that does that already or supports the channel in other ways like commenting, liking and sharing videos. We are just about to hit 200,000 subscribers, which is awesome, seeing we are a niche Star Citizen dedicated channel. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For January 2024, we are giving away a Drake Corsair. This is a very popular multi-role, multi-crew explorer ship that is very good at a huge range of stuff in the verse. It also comes with lifetime insurance and a game package, all you need to play Star Citizen, and all you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that is comment on any of my videos made during this month. More details in the video description. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out my channel and other videos on there as well, and I'll see you in the verse.